We there?
We here.
Hey. Welcome to the jig.
Welcome back.
What up?
Told y'all I had a theme song. We just got to record it. But, yeah.
We got
What up?
a special guest here in my face.
Say what's up, Zuko.
Young Master Zuko.
Woof, woof. Speak.
You're breathing?
Slobbering on me, too. It's kind of gross.
Anyways, how y'all doing today? Good? I hope so. Because I don't think anybody commented. Anyway. What we got today?
It's a beautiful Sunday.
Usual sports and anime talk. A lot going on with the NBA playoffs as usual. Getting pretty spicy. If I do say so.
We should probably talk about Pat Bev's comments, too.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a random thought, yeah, because why Pat Bev feel the need to do that? Say any of that.
He was on ESPN First Take for 3 days.
3 days straight.
3 days straight.
Got to the studio at 4 a.m.
He got there early. Yeah, he definitely had about 10 cups of coffee. Looked like it. Stephen A. and them, they knew what they was doing.
Yeah,
Just hyping it.
They won't talk about Chris Paul themselves, but they wanted somebody else to do it for them.
Exactly. That's it. The puppet, if you will.
But before we get into that, we got NFL influential positions still going on. So
Nice little series because ain't nothing going on there. Oh, I guess I'm even by the way. Didn't Jarvis just get signed to
to the Saints, yeah.
Saints? Yeah.
Yep.
Just a little bit of news.
Thank you, Jarvis.
And then we just got Jadeveon Clowney back, by the way.
Is that official?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's back.
Look, I had no doubt.
He's here.
This is just how he,
I'm gonna have to post that
a lot of free agents in the NFL operate nowadays. They sign real late, see what the market holds because, they know that they're going to get a sizable contract. It's just, there's a chance they can get something bigger.
Yeah.
But glad to have him back for sure.
Yeah, I didn't see how much he signed for. I could probably see real quick, but anyways, yeah. You wanna?
What were you saying?
Clowney.
Yeah. Oh, he's back on a 1-year deal.
1 year, yep.
Yeah.
It's a new thing now.
He had 9 sacks last year, earned most of his contract. So yeah, he's back.
It was
11 million.
Yep.
11. That's solid. Hey.
Yeah.
We just got to find a way to get rid of Baker now.
And
Yeah, as long-
Dominican soon.
Yeah. But yeah, back to the
Oh,
Middle
yeah.
linebackers.
Yep.
Who would like to go first?
So I guess I'll go first.
Doing honorable mentions.
Yeah. Do some honorable mentions. First honorable mention I had was Patrick Willis.
Oh yeah, that's one of mine too.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who else? Who else I have? I had Lambert from the Steel Curtain.
It's like top 5 for that.
Yeah, so yeah, he's just raw top 5 for me. I mean, he can arguably be in top 5. But we talk influential as well, not just straight up top 5 stat wise. I got Dick Buckus at 5.
Ooh, okay, 5. I was about to say I thought he was in your honorable mentions. I'm like, oh,
no, I got Dick Buckus at 5.
That's a hell of a list.
Yeah.
I got Urlacher at 4.
I don't even like her. I got
I had him as
he's
honorable
not even in my honorable mentions.
Really?
Yeah, all right.
Really?
When did he rise? I might not even.
Pretty much,
Probably.
yeah.
He's Republican. That's all I'm gonna say.
That doesn't mean racist.
Yeah, exactly. So he's Republican. That's all I'm gonna say.
He's what he is.
Yeah.
Either way.
I mean, that doesn't have anything to do with it.
On
but
the field, right?
on the field, that doesn't. I can. Yeah, he's still not top 20 to me.
Sheesh, I was.
These are not top 20.
Sheesh.
But we said top.
You serious?
Yeah. It's like 3 middle linebackers from today that are probably better than him.
Can you give me 3 right now?
Luke Kuechly.
But he's not right now though. You know, retired for a few
Yeah,
Well, I'm
years.
talking about
he's
that's
done.
like in our era. He's
Oh.
been retired.
Luke Kuechly would be in my top 5 if he had.
Like,
If he
Okay,
had
I'm gonna just say
he's
from
a-
our
he's a
era.
mother.
I'm gonna say from our era. I'm gonna say for sure Patrick Willis and Luke Kuechly.
Okay.
I would
I don't know.
say
We might not
Kuechly
have-
if it was. I mean, he would be on my list if this had been like he had played longer before, and if he had played more time up to this point. But Urlacher, I mean, how is he not like top 10 to you?
It's like, I can give it to Kuechly. I don't know.
And as far as the influence goes, I feel like he literally was one of the reasons why Bears even got to the Super Bowl.
No,
like,
I'm not arguing how good he is. I'm just saying that from multiple interviews that I've seen from linemen about why Urlacher is like where he is, it's more so just because of the freaking nature he is, but none of the linemen were scared of him. They were like, I'd rather see him than like Ray Lewis, and they named like 5 or 6 other linebackers. I'm like, damn, like is it really that
well, as far as aggression?
He's not intimidating. That's what I'm
I get it.
Okay.
But I feel like
linemen aren't afraid to test him.
He was a linebacker who had like sideline to sideline speed.
Yeah,
you didn't see that often.
Yeah,
He was
not arguing the skill,
At
but
that, at that time.
I'm just
saying,
I'm biased when it comes to what linemen say about like linemen and linebackers or other linemen and linebackers.
I see.
Okay, fair.
That's all.
I mean, the game knows the game. I'm just saying, like before he retired, it was comparing, careers.
Yeah, I'm
like,
not arguing
Ray Lewis.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm not arguing that.
I mean, Ray Lewis obviously is better. I think that's.
Would you rather see Ray Lewis or Brian Urlacher coming at you?
I mean,
that's what the question was, and Lyman said, "I'd much rather see Brian Urlacher than Ray Lewis."
But that's Ray Lewis though.
Yeah, you got a point.
Well, next I had Mike Singletary.
Solid.
2 I had Junior Seau.
Ooh.
And then number 1, everyone's number 1 is gonna be Ray Lewis, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Who'd you say?
Ray Lewis. For number 1.
Oh, yeah.
Junior.
Yeah.
You did.
Allegedly.
Junior Seau at 2, and yeah.
Now what's Lawrence Taylor though?
See, that's the thing. He would have been in my top 5 if we was, I don't know, because I don't think he was officially listed at middle linebacker.
Well,
Right.
the thing is, he's been voted to the Pro Bowl as both. So
Yeah, it's just
he was just playing out there.
anywhere. Yeah,
Right.
but he's known for his edge rushing though, and for getting to the quarterback.
Yeah.
So that's why I was gonna put him up here, but I mean I don't have to since we already have a good amount of middle linebackers to go through anyway. But yeah.
Yeah, that's
But
all.
yeah, Ray Lewis, self-explanatory. Arguably one of the top 2-3 linebackers of all time.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
In addition to that, just the influence beyond just the playing, just the personality, the leadership,
Yeah, he's done much more for the game than just play.
The community.
Yeah.
In general.
yeah, the celebrations, all that good stuff.
Yeah, that's
Prayer
best
circles.
dance ever. Best hype dance ever.
Yeah, so
Like, amped up.
All right.
can't say enough about
Even
that.
more.
Yeah, hate to love it.
Didn't deserve any of it, but we're not gonna go into that. Well, we might, but not where we're not.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna go next.
Go ahead.
Absolutely.
I'm actually just start off with the top 5. So for number 5, I got Ray Nitschke
Yeah.
because like you said with Brian Urlacher with sideline to sideline speed. If you go look at the interviews and go actually watch the tape, Ray Nitschke was probably the first one to come out like that. Like he was a literal force of nature. I wish they had 40 times back then, but yeah, he was faster than most receivers and bigger than most tight ends. So yeah, that's one of them, freak of nature athletes. Number 5. My list. Number 4. Excuse me. I had Dick Butkus.
Yep.
Again, self-explanatory. Part of that Bears, probably the heart and soul of that Bears defense. Probably
greatest, considered the greatest defense of all time.
Yeah. Considered the greatest. Yeah. After that is Jack Ham.
Oh, okay.
Again.
Oh, okay.
Part of the Steel Curtain.
Yeah.
Another probably the heart and soul of that behind what was it? Lynn Swan. Am I thinking of that right?
Lynn Swan was a receiver.
So you're talking about
No,
Lambert?
not. Who was the safety?
Oh, I can't remember it.
I said Lynn Swan. No, who's the receiver? I mean, the receiver. Who's the safety?
You talking about Steel Curtain safety?
Yeah. I can't think of his name. Blah blah. Either way, number 3 is Derek Thomas, one of those again voted at outside linebacker and middle linebacker, Pro Bowler. Another sideline to sideline type of guy. Actually, that's how all of these people are. Ray Lewis is number 2 for me, and then again self-explanatory, and then Lawrence Taylor, obviously.
Yeah.
But like for the honorable mentions, it's people like Luke Kuechly, Patrick Willis,
Mike Wagner, 2-time Pro Bowler safety.
So
For all of for Still Curtin.
who's the corner then?
The corner.
let me see.
Yeah, because I can't remember his name. It's a corner. Or it was either a corner or safety. I can't remember his name. I'm just drawing a blank.
Yeah, I mean, my list is pretty much the same. Lawrence Taylor at the top, and Ray Lewis. It's like I feel like it's too easy for thinking linebackers from all the way in the back, like Big Buckus and Urlacher and Singletary. So I was like, I try to incorporate you guys, and like Luke Kuechly. I mean, he was one of the best I've seen.
I would. It's just give him more time for
Yeah.
people to look back on Luke Kuechly. Right.
Yeah. If he didn't retire as early, I mean, injuries
It's
played
not popping
a
up for
role.
some reason.
And then, like Thomas Davis, was he a middle linebacker? Like on that team,
Who?
Thomas Davis,
On what team?
the linebacker, he was on the Panthers too. Like he.
Thomas Davis. You talking about when he played for like the Bears?
Yeah, before that.
Yeah, he played for. Yeah, he was. Yeah, it was him and DJ Williams in Carolina. I remember that.
Yeah, so he was good. And Bobby Wagner. And when he's all said and done.
That was another one I had. Bobby
Mike
Wagner.
Wagner. Yeah.
No, he's. Oh, sorry. My low voice. Oh God. Yeah, but Bobby Wagner for sure.
Sorry, Mel Blunt. That was his name. Mel Blunt. I couldn't think of his fucking name. Yeah, Mel Blunt.
Mel Blunt.
Sorry. Yeah.
Nah, look, gotta get it. And what was Clay Matthews? Would he be more middle or outside? Man,
Clay
he was on the
Matthews.
edge a lot.
I think Clay you talking about from
No, the
Green
junior.
Bay.
Yeah.
I think he was middle.
Clay Matthews. He played outside for most of his career. He played middle like before he got traded
Oh.
or released or not signed again. Before he switched teams.
Mm-hmm. And is there any really other good Hall of Fame linebackers right now?
Ooh, another one. Zach Taylor from the Dolphins. He was one of
Yeah.
my favorite
Yeah.
linebackers growing up. 'Cause he made me want to play linebacker for real. I've never seen somebody just run through linemen. He was like 5'11", 240, running through linemen. I'm like, what the hell is this? I literally thought he was like going to be the best middle linebacker ever, but it was just like he had too many injuries. So yeah.
I don't know why I thought Dante Hightower was going to be like something special out of college. But it's just like, just a.
Who?
Yeah.
Oh, Tim Hightower.
Dante
Dante.
Hightower.
Who was Tim Hightower? Somebody I know.
Wasn't Dante Hightower from like Auburn?
Alabama, sir.
That's the running back.
Respect it.
All right, here we go.
Respect it.
Wait, he played for New England though?
Yeah, he played for a lot of years. He was on a lot of them title teams. He was a dog.
He just kind of disappeared.
Yeah, I mean he was what Belichick wanted him to be. That's it.
You already said Jack Lambert, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way,
Tim Hightower's running back.
running back. Yeah. But said Mike Singletary. Yeah, I mean everybody who's in my honorable mentions, y'all said. So yeah.
I feel like we're missing a big one.
Said Junior, said Ray Lewis, said Ray Nitschke. I mean everybody. Yeah, we just said a lot of people.
That's it. Is there any big up and comings though?
Mm.
I mean, Micah Parsons is. I don't know if he's a little undersized, but I mean, don't they got him listed as a middle linebacker?
Yeah, I can't give you one that's like popping out to me right now. Who I would think is gonna be all time great.
Yeah, I mean, with the draft didn't really have any high pick middle linebackers. I don't think.
I thought what's his name from Atlanta. What's the middle linebacker? I thought he was gonna be something, but he's not really. I mean, I'm not saying he's not. This is more like he's not what I thought he was gonna be.
Gonna need some time. Hell, I mean, Owusu could be that for the Browns. Man, is he listed as outside though?
No, he's
middle. I mean, he's the size of a middle for sure though.
He's listed at outside. I can't. Yeah, I personally can't think of any people coming up right now.
Yeah, nobody like that's just far and away. You know?
But let's get into this NBA though.
It's been pretty crazy.
Because y'all keep talking about how Jason Tatum.
I mean, like,
You know,
If only we
could
could pull up the clip from last week of you going off on Jason Tatum
right though. I should have recorded it. Like,
being a superstar and having nobody's gonna match him in these playoffs.
He's
not
about
about
to
to
be.
be. You said he was.
Current
He said
superstar.
This is his time.
Right.
That's what you said.
Word
You said
for
Jimmy Butler
word.
can't keep up with Jason Tatum.
And said
You
you
said his stats aren't better or anything. He said
Butler was
stats.
going so hard, he had to sit out the second half.
All I'm
With
okay,
knee
look.
inflammation.
Jason Tatum's having a rough series, as everybody does against the Heat
Oh, here we
so
go.
far.
That's what I
This
said.
is-
That's what I
this
said.
is-
He's eating crow. This was going to
No, I'm just gonna eat my words here. Jason, he's not. He ain't been what he was of late.
3 of 14, 1 of 7 from 3, 10 points.
I mean, I didn't expect him to have this bad of a game 3. I mean,
Held scoreless until the
Yeah, I didn't
second
either.
quarter.
just from what I was saying is, yeah, he should be like automatic 25, 30, but it's not like he's putting like.
I'm gonna just say I underestimated Jimmy Butler. I thought from what I saw what Jason Tatum was doing between Giannis and KD, I'm like, who's stopping this man? I don't think anybody's stopping this man. But it's
The
just
Heat have good
the
team
Heat-
defense, and then Jimmy's good enough to put up that same 25
Jimmy
to
plays
30 in the playoffs.
So I don't know how Jimmy Butler doesn't end up on all defensive teams. He's literally he plays a Draymond kind of role, and then on top of that, just scores another 20,
Yeah,
25.
This is
But
first
this
year.
series is like just dropping
He
40.
did miss a good amount of time this season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, this is
Exactly.
first year, like, I think, it's his first or second year without getting one. But he's got a couple of them, a good amount. But, I mean,
He only had 8 points though.
I was just about to say
he was
that,
out
yeah,
in the
like,
he
it
was out in the
bad.
first half.
Oh, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, the second half he didn't come back out to the game. He had knee inflammation,
Oh,
so he only scored 8 in the first half.
but yeah,
Yeah.
Jason Tatum only had 10.
10 the whole
Man,
game.
Yeah, it's like,
Jalen Brown had 40.
Jalen Brown kept him in it. Marcus Smart, Al Horford. I'm like, just because you lose Robert Williams, don't mean Bam should be going
Yeah,
crazy the way he was.
said it's my time.
He said, give me the
But
ride.
Robert Williams is literally they defensive stopper. They ain't had nobody else.
Yeah.
Really
You had
step up.
Horford making
Don't say
Giannis
that.
look uncomfortable.
Don't say
Like,
that.
and with all due respect, Bam is not better than Giannis.
Bam is a better matchup for Al Horford than Giannis is
Oh, here we go.
for Al Horford.
Like, Bam.
I
did
can,
not-
I can, I can. You literally pull that up because Bam can shoot.
Okay.
There's a threat there with Bam.
Yeah,
shooting.
Bam
It's
can
like
shoot.
with
He can shoot.
Giannis, you know where he's gonna go. You know for a fact he's gonna drive into your chest, and all Al Horford has to do is literally be stronger than him.
or go for a quick strip.
Yeah,
He's not
that's
as shifty as Bam is.
and it's not like Al Horford even stopped Giannis. It was more like
I mean, he's
He
made
did
it
good
tough
enough.
for all his competition up to this point.
Bam
It's
is
not
a
like-
different matchup. Bam is
Yeah,
literally
he's a different
quicker.
matchup. I mean, like,
He's
you
literally
make it
quicker,
so-
more
okay.
athletic, and can shoot.
Okay.
And can play
And
defense.
did Horford start the 5? Or was it Tice?
Yeah, it was Tice.
Then yeah, that's another reason. Horford's guarding somebody else for the most part, and then when Bam gets it down low, he's just.
Yeah. I mean, Tice is serviceable.
Or he was getting
That's it.
Marcus Smart on a switch, and then
Yeah.
so Horford
Man.
wasn't in the picture as much.
And the thing is, Boston doesn't have a big enough lineup where it matters who switches on who.
Mhm.
at this point. I mean, unless you're switching on to a guard, which even then they find a way to still have a lot of help defense from the backside. I mean, it's.
I mean, look, we
It's a lot
we
to
know
deal
how
with the
special
Heat.
Bam is. I mean, like Bam, like he is all of those things you said.
Bam is smart too. That's the other thing.
But I mean, I don't know if the team was good enough. You got Jimmy Butler held to 8 points in the half, and Bam, he's doing his thing, and you down still what 26?
Yeah.
Like, at home. I mean, I don't know what to say at that point. There was a lot of weird injuries coming in and out the game.
It was a lot of injuries on both teams.
I mean, they both played through it pretty well. Some scares. They probably sore right now.
The matchups are just not in the Celtics' favor.
It's still 2-2.
2-1.
2-1.
No, I'm saying like the way the home.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right now the Heat just got home court back pretty much with that. So.
Yeah.
It was 2-2, 1-1-1.
Yeah.
For not non-finals.
Is that the way all the way through?
I think
No,
the finals.
I don't think it's
They go back every year. I feel like the finals changes every year. It's like sometimes 2-3-2. Then it goes back 2-2, 1-1. I'm not sure what it is these days.
I hate 2-3-2. There's something about that. I was like, that's not home court. Like,
Yeah, you play 3 away games in a row.
that feels more like an advantage for real. So, like by that point, momentum's there. But
I don't know. I still feel like the Celtics gonna pull this out.
you were just saying the Celtics had the better matchups and all this. Now you're saying
I didn't say they had the better matchups. I was saying
They had Tatum who's going
I
to
said
overcome
Tatum.
all
I
odds.
said I was going with Tatum. Tatum was looking like you cannot tell me Tatum wasn't looking like a superstar like the last 2 series.
Even
you know
still,
what we
man.
call those when they look like it and now they don't.
He's only been in the league for a few years.
Man, get out of here, man! Are you
Stop
sick?
switching it.
He went to the conference finals at 20.
Even
I gotta give him
even
some
still with a
leeway.
superstar, man.
I gotta give him some
we're-
leeway.
what's-
He's growing. But
He's in fraud
Look
category.
at
He's
every
not
other-
there.
He's
He's not there
fraud.
yet. He's not there yet.
Hold on. He's way too young to be there.
I'm saying.
Especially when he's been to 2-3 All-Star games. I mean All-Stars already, and has an All-NBA.
Man, he's been to 3 conference finals. His first when he was 20. So I mean, look, he's done it. He's accomplished a lot. Ain't no one down that. But I'm saying there is something odd about it. When
It's not odd.
when the pressure goes, like, when
It's
the pressure
not
gets
odd.
higher.
It's just LeBron isn't in the East. That's all this is.
Look, LeBron. I know LeBron is chomping at the bit to just do this himself. But instead, he's got to watch.
Literally, it's been Jason Tatum and Giannis in the Eastern Conference Finals, either one way or another.
Jaylen Brown just gave.
They're finding out now that LeBron. How the fuck did LeBron do this shit 8 years straight? Came back and did it another 4 years straight.
No, I'm saying it's game like him. It makes me miss this shit. Because how do you keep doing this every single game? I feel like he had like 40 straight points, like for 3 straight rounds.
Literally.
See, I mean, again, so again, the title superstar is very exclusive. That's why LeBron has put that pedestal so high on true superstardom. It's like you can't help it, like not. I mean, you can't blame Tatum for not being able to go off for a high 30, efficient 38 and 7 every night. I mean, ain't no one, bro. Look, that's why. Look, that's why you came. That's why you came.
Sorry, I keep bringing him up, but anyways,
but Tatum, he just.
That's why I say he's on his way to
he's
superstar. I wouldn't say he's there.
He needs
absolutely
one good
yet.
player.
He's like 2 letters of the superstar.
He needs one. He needs a third. He needs a third player to play off of. He needs a point guard.
I mean,
That's literally
it's
what
true.
he needs. He needs a point guard, and Marcus Smart is not it.
No. Honestly, we talked about this.
Marcus Smart
I've
is
been
not
preaching
it,
this
man.
for years. Ever since they lost that first conference finals to LeBron, I'm like,
They keep
you need a
trying
point
him.
guard.
They keep trying him at the one, and that Pritchard dude is a little better, or like a better fit.
Yeah.
And it's not to take away from what Marcus Smart has done, because he's definitely been a reason they're in the position they are with his defense. But Jason Tatum needs somebody else to put the ball in the bucket.
He needs a pure point guard. Like Marcus Smart is better as your backup point guard role option.
He's better.
Like, keep him as a starter, but your number 2 passer.
He can be the 2 guard,
Yeah, absolutely.
like the Tony Allen type of player, except a better shot.
Yeah, better shot and passer.
They need a Mike Conley type of player who can come in and consistently can give you 40 from 3, 50 from the field, 90 from the free throw line, 13 to 14 points a game, and you know it's coming. You know he can give you that. And if he gives you more, that's a plus. That's what they kind of need right there.
Yeah, it's like Mike Conley would be good. I feel like
That's why I'm kind of confused why Kemba didn't work there, kind of.
because he was injury prone like crazy, and they couldn't even get no chemistry going because of it. And it's like Kemba is more of a scoring guard. He's not. He gets assists, but the facilitating is it's a little different, like than what it appears to be, really. But I mean, either way, I mean that's literally their missing piece. Because Marcus Smart, like he's done a valiant effort trying to be the point guard, but it just doesn't work. Like, it just doesn't work. You need a guy to do it individually for you.
It's getting to the point where Jason Tatum's bringing the ball up the court, and I feel like he's less ineffective that way.
Yeah. Like if they had a Rondo, like the point guard doesn't even have
like
to
a John Wall.
As long as he's not washed, yeah.
Yeah, it's right.
Yeah.
Because it's like I don't even think they need a scoring point guard. You just need like if he can score, like a willing to score.
They need a point guard who can drop 14.
Yeah, like Larry 14, but more like 8
who can run the offense. That's why I'm like
6 man.
Nah.
No.
Because Marcus Smart can be everything else that they are looking for. They need literally a consistent scorer and somebody who will not turn the ball over. That's literally what they need at that spot. Marcus Smart is the perfect 2 for them because
I'd almost say Chris Paul. Honestly, I mean, who knows? The way they melt down, the way they had their meltdown, he may not be
Chris
in Phoenix.
Paul. We'll get to that in a second. But yeah. I mean, until
like what they have, like Fred VanVleet or something.
Until Jason Tatum,
that'd be good.
Like that'd be it.
Until Jason Tatum,
that's a missing piece player.
Until Jason Tatum ups his play, they're not winning this series. But I feel like you will.
All right. So yes or no before we change to a different team.
Oh.
Is Tatum a superstar?
Is Tatum a superstar?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Yeah.
I feel like if you say Tatum's a superstar, there's a lot of players that are in that same tier that you have to say superstars as well. So when I say superstars, I think Brian Curry, healthy Kawhi, Durant.
Unless there's a tier above.
So
superstar.
I'm just thinking. I'm going off like the whole you're as good as your last game. But I mean, excluding this series, he's proven he can keep up with Durant. He's proven that he's a little too much for a team like the Bucks. And this series is just a little different. I'm not sure what's going on. It's more so the matchups and how
It's not defense, not intensity.
It's more so how Miami can literally switch on anything. That's their whole defense. But
I mean, 19 steals to do it to you.
Yeah,
when I look at
got 19 steals.
Yeah, when I look at the last 2 series, I can say Jason Tatum is stepping up that top 7.
You're getting the conversation, yeah.
Is he one? I guess is he one? Is he a top?
Because then it's still
superstar. I would say
there's
is
still
top 5 player,
Luka.
right?
Yeah, there's still Luka who's in the same category. There's still. I mean, we say Jokic is a superstar.
I can say
he's
yes.
reaching there.
I can say
and
yes.
We talking about top 5 players though.
Only because he's back.
You say Embiid's reaching superstar then for sure then.
But Embiid is also that type of player that he was calling Jason Tatum. He doesn't get past the Eastern Conference Finals. Doesn't get past the second round, damn near.
Superstar talent, but
but that's the Sixers though.
It's like
that's the organization. It's not like Boston.
Yeah. And all I'm saying is Boston has been to more Eastern Conference Finals than they have.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
so
I'm not putting. So I'm saying I'm not putting squarely on Embiid. Like, I'm putting it on the coaching, the front office of Philly. I feel like when they had Jimmy there, it was terrible coaching.
I don't know how they fucked that shit up.
I think
that was a whole.
a
whole championship for y'all.
I feel like a few of those teams that they had was just melting down, even though they were the better team. Like they played the Celtics that one round for that 1 year in that one round, and I was just watching like the last 2 minutes of that last game they played in. It's like they was just turning the ball over on inbounds passes left and right. It's like all you gotta do is get the ball in. Y'all would have won the game. Y'all just got the ball in and not turn it over.
Was Jimmy there when Kawhi hit the shot?
Yeah,
that was last year.
Yeah,
he was pissed.
They could have been a championship team that year too, because it wasn't for that shot.
The thing is, with Jimmy, he was like, "Why the fuck is Tobias Harris getting the last shot? You're paying me $20-something million, and Tobias Harris is the one you're calling to play for after I just dropped 40." That's what kind of coaching is that though? That was literally the last thing he said. He was like, "Yeah, Why would you draw up a play for Tobias Harris when he made a bucket since the third quarter? I've been on fire and I dropped 40 already.
That's why I don't put the Sixers' success. I'll hold it over Embiid's head. That's why.
Yeah, it's like that's very compelling. I think I want to agree with you, honestly. I think I'm going to. It's like because Joel, he was number 2 in MVP voting, so it's like it's not like I didn't think he wasn't a superstar. It was just like I say he could have gone out a little bit tougher, but he was injured. Facial fractures. The conditioning must have been messed up. They say he didn't touch a ball after the fracture, for almost 5 days, something crazy. And so he still went out and gave what he could. Like he was on the ground that last game, I think 50 times. No, I was counting. He was over 20. I'm not joking. And so you give him some credit while Harden was just sitting around passing the rock, But we're not gonna get into that.
You got traded for another guy that didn't want to shoot the ball or / couldn't shoot the ball.
Ironic.
In the end, Joel, I think he a superstar. Jokic for sure. Back-to-back MVP now. That ain't a superstar. So
I'm just thinking the top 5 players.
But
no, I think Jimmy Butler is.
I guess
a superstar right now,
if you say Tatum's superstar, there's a handful of superstars beyond just the top 4 or 5 players.
So would you say Jimmy Butler is a superstar? If
No.
Jason, you wouldn't say Jimmy Butler is then?
That's he's never done as far as a weird consistency a lot of KD and LeBron and all these guys.
He's a great player, but it's he's not the single-handed reason a franchise is changing.
That's true.
That's fair. I will say
you could say that time when the Heat got there, maybe it was him, but it was more so they had Bam. They're doing what they do now, which is play great defense, team defense. They had Bam, who was still out there doing what he did. Somehow Duncan Robinson popped up and was shooting everything. Tyler Hero popped up that year. A lot of things happened.
They've been overperforming before Jimmy even got there.
Literally.
Jimmy got there.
Even after he got hurt, they won out the game. So that's crazy.
Jimmy was just like the icing on top at that point. That's all. And it was the same thing with the Sixers. Sixers were still making the playoffs, getting to the second round. Jimmy Butler got there and they got a round further.
It's the best way I can put it is everywhere Butler's gone. Winning has came, from it. He started with the Bulls. After Rose left, he took over, as the main guy, started the defense, and then they started going to playoffs.
But again, that was a team thing, though. That was a whole team.
Yeah, it was a team. But,
he was Noah, who was somehow 2-time All-Star, but
he was a solid player. But again, he ain't like he was getting you 20 and 10 or anything like that. You had Nate Robinson doing pretty good that year. So again, he was still the face of it. Then he goes to Minnesota, takes a team that was not going to the playoffs up to that point. Yeah, you got Cat and Wiggins, but again, they were underperforming as far as what their talent was supposed to do.
But where did they go when Jimmy got there?
To the playoffs,
the first round.
Yeah, they got to the first round.
And that's what I'm saying. He's just like an icing on type of guy.
I'm saying they got
you already right here, and then it's he'll take you to that next step. That's kind of what that is.
No, since he's been to the Heat though.
But he's not like somebody who's going to come in and change your franchise from day one.
Maybe he's more of a team player.
He's definitely a team player. I'm saying, but everywhere he's gone, as far as when he went to the Sixers, he's been successful, overly successful. Yeah. The Sixers are ruining, every day, how they did not keep him. You kept Tobias Harris, and that completely changed your franchise. Because again, I have never believed in Tobias Harris since the Magic days. I always liked his scoring. I liked his game. I always thought he was a good guy. But he went to the Clippers, put up pretty good numbers. I thought he was gonna get an All-Star.
That's how he got that contract.
20 game that 1 year.
I was vying for him to get an All-Star. I voted for him. So I'm not a hater, but I'm saying once they traded him to the Sixers, and they chose, I'm like, all right, his scoring is not good enough.
It's not that they chose Tobias over him.
Yeah, because again, they technically chose Ben.
They chose Ben, and then Tobias so happened to have came right after that, where they still probably could have salvaged him if they wanted to. They really tried to, but they decided to let him.
But they did not try enough. That was what it was. You better make all three work because you let them go out the building, and now they're. I mean, look at it. Ever since he's gone to the Heat, he has had very successful years. Last year, they got swept by the Bucks, but they still went to the playoffs. They had a weird dud year. But now they're looking prime to go back. against a team, I thought that, I mean, people have been screaming Celtics Warriors the past, since game 2. I mean, you know, people change real quick. I'm just saying. Jimmy Butler he's been primarily responsible. This is the first game, I think, in the playoffs that Jimmy Butler was not mainly responsible for a win. Like, Bam has finally stepped up. You know, hopefully he can continue it.
Warriors.
So, Steph Curry is Steph Curry. So.
Warriors and the Mavs.
They play tonight, don't they?
Yeah, they play tonight.
I think it's 9 o'clock.
I
This is
never.
what I expected. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I never really had the Mavericks having that much of a shot. I thought if any team in the West could have matched up with the Warriors, it would have been the Suns.
I did too.
But yeah,
I knew the Mavs would at least give a chance.
yeah, the Mavs are always in it. They're always going to be in it. But yeah, I just don't think they have enough.
Luka needs some help.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Luka needs now we like getting into like this whole need thing. Luka needs a big.
that's definitely
his
true.
Man, that's why they got rid of Porzingis.
They got
you know.
Jalen Brunson to carry a little bit of the scoring load, but they need a fucking big.
Man, he put up 31.
Yeah, he had 31. Reggie Bullock had 21.
Yeah, like they
Yeah.
can
But then
find,
it's like after that, it's nothing.
but they can
Yeah.
find scoring. They just can't.
It's like the Mavs are really.
Well,
Okay.
go ahead.
I feel like they don't get that many
I'm about-
easy buckets. You know,
Yeah.
that's what the Warriors get. If three's not falling, the
That was
Warriors
a-
can get easy buckets.
That's what I was just about to say. The
They
Warriors-
run some good off ball screens, get somebody open in the paint for some layups. They get easy buckets. The Mavericks do not. They just get hard earned threes, and that's it.
The Warriors are a bad matchup for 90% of the teams, and the Mavs are one of them. It's
Yeah.
just like you have Stephen Curry who can play on and off the ball. You have Jordan Poole now who's just playing, or who stepped up his game in the playoffs. Got Draymond, enforcer. Klay Thompson still being Klay Thompson. Like it's too hard to match up with them.
Yeah,
They
all
got-
that
they got-
chemistry, too.
They got Kevon Looney scoring 20 plus.
Yeah, like, and then on top of that, if one person's if one person's shot isn't falling, another one's is. Like, it's
Yeah.
too much. It's too much to keep up.
And I don't think I ever see Luka get any scoring like from off like playing off the ball like ever. He only gets his shots from like ISOs and sometimes the open three. But
The last time I saw Curry have the last time I saw like Stephen Curry work for his shot was when he played Deladova. I think that's the last time I really saw him.
Off the coffee.
I'm talking about like Deladova was running through
He put
screens.
that
He
man
was
in the hospital.
like running through them screens, and Deladova kept up with that motherfucker and did not make it easy for him. That's the last time I think I saw Curry work for a shot.
He literally passed out that night from. He was
Literally.
dehydrated. Oh my god.
But
Hey.
but I'm just saying, like
I give him credit. That's why I never done. I can't diss him.
Curry, it's too many. He has too many ways to put the ball in the basket. And then when you break down the rest of the team, they have too many ways to put the ball in the basket. And the Mavs can't keep up with it.
and I think what Jason Kidd said was when the Mavs aren't scoring, they're not doing anything else.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
They stop playing defense, they stop doing everything if the shot's not falling.
Didn't Boban play for him?
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's no way to.
Yeah, Boban. He's never really like a starting center
Yeah.
type of role. It's always just.
He's too big for them to be playing out there with Curry.
And then
I
they
don't know
got.
if he just didn't play his last game. He had no stats.
He didn't need to play.
No, he's not like he's not like
He's not useful in this matchup.
he's not like the 7-8 man rotation usually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's not useful in this matchup.
If someone's maybe fouling out or getting in crazy foul trouble, he might get in. But last thing they need is to get a switch on him and Curry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then Curry cooked the fuck out of him.
And he's not making up for it on offense that much either because it's not that skilled with the ball. I mean, if you get him down low to him in a good spot, he can dunk it without jumping. But you just got to get to him in that spot, which isn't. You got Draymond Green making things tough for you. It's not easy.
So yeah, that's what I was getting ready to get into. So the Mavs can still come out victorious, but they gotta play at their own pace because once they get to chucking these threes and not playing defense, the Warriors take off on you.
They
Y'all
had a
have to
shot last
literally-
game.
I feel like they literally have to methodically get the ball to Luka in the post and take up like half the shot clock doing it, and then take the shot and give the Warriors, just less time to operate. And on top of that, you'll get a good percentage shot if you can get Luka, around the mid-range area.
No.
And on top of it, he could probably work out of there and get other people open. Like he's a threat everywhere on the court. So I mean, that's just me.
They how much was up by last game? Like 19. Yeah, they had a
It didn't
chance.
matter though. It did not matter.
If they play like that through the entire series, yeah, but
That's like the only thing they did wrong was fall in love with the three. It's
Yeah.
like, I mean, you look at it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, because the Warriors, they really feel like they have really no flaw. Like, out of all those players and all that talent, all that good
They
coaching.
do. They
But,
got to rely on that jumper because they don't have they can't go into the paint like they want
Yeah,
to.
like the only real paint guy they would maybe have was Wiggins.
Yeah.
So, and he's giving you about maybe 14. I mean, he's done pretty
He's
well
doing what he's supposed to
in
do.
this series overall.
He's doing what, and that's the other thing I wanted to get to too, because Andrew Wiggins is doing a fantastic job.
Let's not go that far.
Guarding Luka. No, I'm like for real, he is.
I mean, he's making it tough on him. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That's all you can do. That's all you can do.
Fantastic with 40 on his head.
Look at the field goal percentage for one, because it wasn't just like Luka was
Yeah, it
out
wasn't
there
like
just
70% or something stupid. But this is the fun part about
like
a
Luka's
series
the only
like
one
this.
out there shooting, besides two other people.
It's funny because like the Warriors are not like fans of players with outrageous talent getting numbers on them because they are suspect to losing games like this. Hence LeBron. So, but I mean, again, like this is a team that's here early. Everyone knows that. I mean, like the only ball handler on this team is Luka, Brunson, and Spencer Dinwiddie. Literally nobody else.
They got Spencer Dinwiddie too.
Like Finney Smith has no handles consistently enough that they're confident.
He's off the bench.
Well, yeah, he's a 6-man.
And they can't find a way.
I mean, he's been playing pretty good in the series so far. But maybe not like on fire, but I mean, game 2, everyone played overall solid. It just
melted down.
Yeah, they just did not make enough buckets in the end. They fell in love with the 3 in the third, and then it bit them. I mean, Luka, he went
for 23.
12 for 23. I mean, Luka had a great game.
It's not bad.
That's a great game.
I mean, in the
I
fourth, he
agree.
was making a lot of tough shots.
Yeah.
A lot of tough shots. I mean, it was like 3 straight threes in Wiggins' mouth, and then in Clay's. There was nothing going. So, I mean, there's still a lot that can happen though, because all these 3-pointers the Mavericks can make. I mean, they live and die by it, and they're living right now. Most of the time. So they just got to use them tools because they don't have no big man. I mean, Kevon Looney is a good big man, but let's not fool ourselves.
He shouldn't
stupid
be scoring
all
what he
series.
did last game.
I mean, he's due for a game or two. I mean, he's been on this team for a long time.
Right.
Like he's been the longest term big man they've had, I think,
Yeah,
out
at
of
this
all
point,
their dominant years.
Yeah.
They've never kept a guy this long. Usually they've been older vet guys, Bogut and Zaza and Festus Ezeli.
But
And
still,
now-
you're not supposed to let Looney do that to you though. No matter what team you are, you're not supposed to let Looney do that to you.
No, absolutely.
Of all the weapons they got, you're not supposed to let Looney get off on you like that.
Yeah, I don't like Jason Kidd got that 5-out offense, so it's like Dwight Powell isn't he's not really meant too much for this series.
That's
for
true.
him. I mean, he can go against Looney, but it's not what they need right now. So, I mean, but Mavs, they play great at home. So, I mean, the Warriors, I feel like they're not too big with game 3s. They're big on third quarters, but game 3s not so much. So,
And the Warriors got just 2. I mean, I feel like the Mavs can pull it out if they do what I said. Or, I mean, maybe they got their own way of beating them. But I just feel like the best way to do it would be, to try to waste as much clock as you can. So you limit the possessions that the Warriors get.
Just don't give them time.
I mean, because the thing is, you miss a 3, they are sprinting down the court. You have Steph, Clay, Andrew Wiggins on the break. One of them is getting a 3 or an easy dunk.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay, thank you for the easy dunk. Because I'm like, man, don't forget Wiggins. I'm sorry.
And you got Draymond Green's the one pushing it after getting the
Yeah,
rebound.
what I'm saying. Playing center, getting the rebound.
I really feel like Andrew Wiggins might be the reason why the Warriors might lose this series if they do.
I don't know why you feel that way.
Because again, there's
He's
always
the
there's a
person-
crack in
he's
the
only-
team.
He's the only person
There's
that
a
can
crack in
guard.
the
There's
team.
always a crack on the
Nah,
team. It's like
he's
that
the
shows
only
the
person-
flaw, and
he's the only
that
person
crack.
that can guard Luka.
I'll say defense.
He's-
All they got to do
he's
is
literally
they just
the
need
only
him
person.
defensively. I don't need him to do much offensively. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't
He's
say
not-
he's
I'm
that
gonna
much.
say-
He's
Have
not
you
that
not
much
seen how much
of a
Luka has been smiling in this series? He don't care who's on them. He don't care.
That's his.
He's-
That's
Luka.
Luka. I'm just
That's
saying.
Luka.
You're.
I know. I'm saying
Go
he's
ahead
that
and put
good.
the clay on him if you want to, and
It's
watch
not
how
like-
bad you get torched.
It's not like Wiggins is a liability. I mean, yeah, he can.
No, he's not. No, I'm saying. No, I'm not saying any
A
of
weak
this
point.
to
I
make
mean, a
him
weak
sound like
point
he's-
is just everybody got a weak point somewhere, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't mean he's a liability though.
It's not a liability. I'm just saying, if there is anyone that is going to show the cracks, it's him.
It's
because
not.
again,
Why would it be
because
him?
they're gonna have him try and go to make buckets in the end.
No, they're not.
Yes,
Why would they have him do
because
that?
they did it in game
They
3.
didn't
I mean,
have him
game,
do that.
game 2.
They
excuse me.
no, I think he just happened to find himself open because again.
Oh,
he's-
yeah.
No, because he's got Luka. I'm saying he's got Luka guarding him.
Right, I'm saying
Luka
that's
doesn't
what the
play
Warriors have been
defense.
doing. They've been attacking Luka a lot.
I'm just saying that's what you saw. They saw Luka not guarding him, and they was like, Andrew Wiggins, can you hit a bucket? And he's like,
I mean,
yeah.
I mean,
That's
let's say
saying.
Wiggins can't, and he messes up one game. Think they're gonna keep going back to him?
Yeah,
To
I'm
the
about to say,
point where they lose 3 more games.
You think, as a matter of fact, you
Insane.
think by the third quarter they gonna even give him the ball when they got Steph and Clay?
And Poole.
Look, Reggie,
Like-
I'm saying this is what I'm saying because the Mavs are a better defensive team. As great as Draymond and Clay are right now, this year, just this year,
It doesn't matter, man.
Like not over the historical years. I'm saying Jason Kidd has got these guys all ball their own defense, and they make it really tough for Curry and Clay to get wide open
No,
looks.
they're not.
Okay, but
I'm gonna argue
I'm
this.
I'm saying
No, they
the,
not.
the entire game is based off of best. This is best team versus best player right now because Luka is playing like the best player in the postseason right now. Like I mean, with the remaining teams.
Yeah,
And
I give you that.
I mean, again, and he doesn't look due for a cold night. So I mean, if he does, then yeah, the team's going down. That's it. Like, there's no one on this team good enough to make up for Luka's numbers if he doesn't get them.
All I'm saying is Luka isn't keeping up with Steph Curry and the rest of the fucking Warriors.
You said Luka isn't.
He's not.
Oh, you say he's not going to. Okay.
No, I'm not saying like his output can't match what everybody else is gonna do on the
Yeah,
Warriors.
best team versus best player.
So, all you need for Andrew Wiggins to do is make it uncomfortable for him to score that fucking 40. Like,
Which he's
you're
good
going to
to
be, and he did, the thing is he did that. They even show highlights of Andrew Wiggins playing some of the best defense of his life.
Right, it's out.
Luka was just making the shots.
It's out. Yeah, I mean, it's like
you can't, but all I'm saying is
the kid's a monster.
6'8", more athletic than Luka, faster than Luka, and he will find a way to make his night uncomfortable, whether he's smiling or not. That 40 is going to come tough.
And he smacked the shit out of him in his face. I'm pretty sure that's probably got Luka's vision blurry.
I respect your take on Wiggins, man. I really do.
Cause I'm just saying, because you can't put Draymond on him. Because,
No.
yeah.
I mean, they're gonna send. They've been sending multiple bodies on him. Just to make him feel uncomfortable. So after one, if you just keep one guy on him, you're gonna get too settled in, and then it's over.
And they're already up 2 at this point, so
Mhm.
it's
Yeah,
big
so,
disadvantage for the Mavericks.
I mean, it's just like
I guess
Curry
they
playing
expected
pool.
to, though. The 2 home games. If they
Yeah.
can take it to 7, you think Luka?
If Luka had
Part
Pascal
two.
Siakam type
If
of player,
Luka, I don't think he will, but if he did, the LeBron comparisons is going to be crazy.
they already got him. They already comparing him to fucking Larry Bird. That's
Yeah.
all. That's what's already going on.
Legendary.
They call him what, Baby Bird or
Yeah, baby bird.
Baby Bird? Yeah. 'Cause
Larry Bird wish he had all of this like this.
I think nah.
Like
I
this
still,
era.
think, I still think Larry
Not
Bird
this
is
era.
better.
Well, I mean, as far as his whole career is still put on.
No,
Luka's still
I
there.
feel like Larry Bird was more skilled.
I don't.
He
I
told-
don't-
he
I don't
told the
disagree
whole
still with
team-
that. He been doing some crazy shit.
He told the whole team he was gonna play a game left-handed, drop
He did.
40 left-handed.
Yeah, that's it.
he got 17 boards and 10 assists.
he was getting
left-handed.
he was getting guarded by Dennis Rodman and said, "Hey, somebody throw me the ball. Why is nobody's guarding me? Hurry up and throw the ball." Before they see him not getting guarded, hurry up and throw it. Like it's Rodman, like it's not like it's food.
I don't know. I feel like if someone really paid bet Luka to do that, I feel like he could though. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, dude's like what, EuroLeague MVP at 18?
Yeah, no, I'm not saying. I'm not saying.
Didn't do
he's
that.
like, nah, I'm just saying.
Come out.
I mean, Larry Bird is just an anomaly.
Larry Bird played the whole game left-handed, and then told the reporters after the game, "Yeah, I got the right hand saving. I'm taking the right hand for the Lakers."
Told the
That's
opposing,
how.
told the opposing team's coach, "Don't have those white guys guard me that you got. Don't you disrespectful having the white guy guard me."
The hick from French Lick.
But yeah, I mean, do you think they can pull it out next game or this game?
Oh, this game, yeah, sure.
I'm like, oh damn, give him something.
I
man.
mean, like the series. Nah, this next game, sure. Game 3.
Mavs at 7, man. I'm calling it.
Hey,
Please.
somebody clip this.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember
we
this.
gonna
It's
save
gonna happen,
this.
man.
Yeah.
I'm saying, look.
Yeah, you said Bucks going back to the finals. Remember this message.
Okay. I'm not going.
Chris
I'm not going Mavs at 7.
Chris
I'm
Middleton.
too scared to go with this. I mean, look, the Bucks would have been there. It just took one player of difference. But, that's not an excuse. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look, it's all right. It's going to be Heat. I like Heat Mavs, though. It's like, I want that matchup. But
It'd be nice to see, but
Nah, that'd be. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, the
Heat
Warriors
make it dumb. Like if they making it bad for Jason Tatum, I can only imagine how bad they make it for Luka.
and yeah, I think Bam would feast on this Mavericks team.
Yeah.
Oof, yeah, he would.
Because I'm not saying Jason Tatum's better. It's more like they got the same level of like skill when it comes to putting the ball in the basket.
And they
play the same kind of way.
Yeah, and the Mavericks have less of a second option than Celtics.
They have Jalen Brunson.
If they ain't got
Brunson has been solid.
they don't
I'm not
have a
saying he's
Jalen
bad.
Brown type player though.
Yeah.
Like you take Jalen Brown
Yeah,
and
he's not
Brunson,
that-
right?
no, absolutely.
So yeah, they only got Jalen Brown as the second best player on the Mavericks, and that defense is going to swarm. it's going to be
It's
crazy.
like their team is so weirdly split. Where it's like it's almost everyone's 3-and-D. I mean, Reggie Bullock, Finney Smith? Those are your two defensive wing guys and threes, and they both make a lot of them. I mean, Finney Smith, he's younger. I mean, his numbers are getting better every year.
Yeah.
And with Maxi Kleber, I mean, he's solid 3-and-D. I mean, he's their biggest guy. Well, I mean, Dwight Powell, but he's not playing much. So, I mean, Dinwiddie, if he's hot, then the team is different. The team is completely different because now you got two ball handlers, and like now it's throwing the defense all off
kind of
course.
spotty, man.
So it's just like, man, a lot of these guys are roller coasters.
Yeah.
So,
Like I said, I feel like they just need to do more to get easy buckets rather than just either Luka getting a hard-earned bucket or kicking it out to somebody who has to shoot a three while getting closed out on. I mean, they get open shots pretty often, but a lot of it is just some contested threes or contested jump shots. I feel like.
yeah. Well, it's like, all I will say is the Mavs blew out the Suns almost every game when they were at home. So, I mean, they're clearly a different team. So
Yeah.
We'll see what the Warriors do.
Speaking of the Suns and Chris Paul, relax. Zuko, what are you doing?
Point guard with a question mark?
Yeah. So
Two more question marks?
over here, Patrick Beverly saying he doesn't lose sleep the night before Chris Paul.
He said nobody does.
He said nobody does. He said Chris whatever. When it come to Stephen Curry, I'm going to bed 8:00 sharp. I gotta make sure I wake up in the
Put my
morning.
alarms on. Don't call me.
Yeah.
He said Chris
Paul is
had a glass of wine with dinner.
Chris Paul is just another Saturday for him.
Yeah, see. I mean, now he's got to be exaggerating a little bit because Paul's put up numbers.
I feel like
on
he
him.
just wanted to pop his shit.
Yeah, it's funny. I mean, that's good. That's good radio talk.
Yeah.
That's good radio talk.
I
But,
mean,
some players have not felt the same. Matt Barnes and who's the other?
because everybody's seen it. Everybody's been watching Chris Paul the last however long LeBron's been in the league.
Oh yeah.
Just watching him dominate every point guard night in, night out.
Yeah.
And you can't for Pat Bev to just go in there and be like, "Yeah, I'm not losing sleep over him." Yeah, who cares? We still know that he could put up 20 and 10 any given night, at least before this playoff shit or that last playoff shit.
We could say given.
But yeah,
And you saying like other teams or like Paul George said people aren't like scared of the Suns, they ain't worried about the Suns. Like but who's worried about y'all? Like who's worried about the Timberwolves? Who's
y'all
worried about
not
the
even on
Clippers?
the court half the time.
Yeah, who's worried
you?
about the Clippers? Nobody. So like I mean,
crushes.
so I guess that says a lot about them as
Paul
a
George in general.
yeah. I guess that says a lot about them as a 1 seed, but still at least in the 1 seed. Like y'all aren't moving nobody yourselves. So.
Paul George ain't been in the conference. I mean, he ain't been in the finals ever.
Nope.
He can't speak on Chris Paul at this point. At all.
I feel like Beverly still wants to be on the Clippers too. Like he always keeps on talking about the Clippers like he's still on that team.
Yeah, like the door is not closed on it. Yeah, so I mean that was a team that really put him. I mean, Houston kind of put him on, but the Clippers really did as far as solid contracts for him. But I mean, that's good. That's good radio talk you definitely put on because I mean the Suns. As for the only 60-win team in the NBA, they did not really live up to what 60-win teams are supposed to do, and that's usually get to a conference finals.
Yeah.
But, I mean, granted, you have what might be one of the best players to ever play the game, and he's 21? How old is Luka?
Something like that.
Something ridiculously young. So I mean, The dude peaked early. You know, after a lot of talk, but he couldn't get past anybody. In the first round, that wasn't the Clippers. So but hey, that's the Clippers' fault for not being able to face him again. So, he's taking advantage of it. But Devin Booker, you kind of make you question. You know, he played the game real personal a lot of the series, but when it really mattered, he did not show whatsoever. And I can't even really blame all. A lot of it's on Paul and Booker, but how did nobody show up? Nobody.
Yeah.
Not one player, not one name, not even a hiccup of a show up.
Yeah, it's not like Luka just scored 50 and they just happened to lose because he scored that much. No, they really got ran out the gym. Nobody did anything for the Suns.
It made me want to question Monty Williams. I'm like, what did you tell them, or what did you not tell them? I know it matters. They knew everyone knew what was at stake. You can't really dress it up any better. This was for everything, and they just
pathetic.
Yeah, I think one of the worst games in playoff history in general I've ever seen.
You know, from what we saw the year previous, it was just what the heck.
Aiden will not get a max contract. You know,
Chris Paul is still making $40-something million. He's balling like that.
Making $40 million. Guys like him and James Harden, $40 million, something for lethargic performances.
We're gonna
go on break for a second.
Jesus.
Scaring the hoes, bro.
All right, what's wrong with you, man?
The hoes.
What's wrong with you?
Hot minute.
We are.
I literally got
Take a
one
shot.
stretching. Hold up.
Wait.
That's gonna taste like battery.
Already.
acid.
Tear a hole through your stomach.
Oh my goodness.
Shit. Just
I had the battery in.
Well, yeah, that was a shorter tea time than we expected.
What's on the restroom? What?
yeah.
But I guess we'll get into the anime while we're at it here. So
We'll probably talk about some other. I got some other stuff to talk about after we get done with this topic too.
So right now we have I won't say hypothetical, but a make believe, if you will. If we were to, you go ahead.
I was about to say, so pretty much you live in a world where quirks are real. You're pretty much in My Hero Academia, but the only quirk you can get is a Pokemon's ability, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
So your quirk would be based off of a certain Pokemon's ability. Like if you have static, or if you'll choose Electabuzz and you get static, you can, whenever somebody touches you, they get zapped and they're paralyzed. Or you can probably alter it a little bit to your liking.
Mm-hmm.
So you probably get a whole electric quirk out of that.
Mm-hmm.
But you probably,
if you have Charizard.
huh?
If you have Charizard's play power for
Well,
example,
no, it's ability.
It's
not,
ability.
Not,
only the ability.
yeah.
So I think his ability, you can get.
Well, he has Blaze, right?
He has Blaze, and then he
And,
has solar power.
Or you could fly if you have a Pokemon with the ability to levitate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You can probably narrow it down. If you got top 5 you want to choose, I'm just trying to think about how it would work in a My Hero Academia world.
Well, the only one I ever thought about was
How would I be a hero?
because I feel like a lot of those, they would be really weird, like intimidate or something like that. But the one,
But you can say intimidate cut their quirk off or something, or cut their quirk power in half.
yeah, I guess it depends on how it would apply. I guess you could fathom something.
Yeah,
that would make sense. But the one I had, or I guess the one I would want that I had would be Lightning Rod. So in Pokemon, Lightning Rod is the ability where if another Pokemon on the field does a electric type attack, you absorb it and it boosts your special attack.
Yeah.
Or should I say your Pokemon that has Lightning Rod will absorb it and boost their special attack.
Yeah.
So that's one I would want if I was to have a quirk. There's a couple others I could probably think of, but I think that's the singular one I'd want the most.
Really?
Yeah.
It's restricted to lightning or electric, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
that's
a usefulness in like My Hero Academia world though.
yeah. I guess that's I was gonna explain more how I think it would work though. It wouldn't just be I take electricity from other people.
Yeah.
It would just be like I would summon like a lightning bolt, like a Shazam type of deal, where a lightning bolt would strike me.
So you can just absorb lightning rather than just have it shoot at you, and you have to absorb it if it's shot at you.
Yeah,
You just
yeah.
be like, oh, lights. I'm just gonna.
Yeah. So like a Shazam type of deal.
Okay.
Or I can either have it strike myself to give me like a boost,
Okay.
or strike
Alright.
other people if I just kind of like get close enough to them, maybe.
Kind of like Pikachu.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
It's
Mine's are all
Smash
OP.
Brothers.
I'm about to say some dumb shit.
And then, yeah, I
was about to say
guess
some dumb shit, too.
after striking myself, I would get like a physical boost,
Yeah.
or a special, or I could then shoot lightning myself. That would be cool, I think.
After striking myself, I will get a physical.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Although there are some weaknesses, I think it would also have though. Like if you're inside a building that that
yeah.
lightning can't really pass through that easily. Yeah, it might.
I killed some tenants upstairs.
Yeah, might not be able to get the lightning to myself.
You like static shock?
Well, I wouldn't say static shock. 'Cause static is static electricity. It's not like lightning.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, static is more like static from his own body and then magnetism with that. So I wouldn't say like that. But I would just say, just power. I mean, kind of like the ability does. It boosts the user who has it once they get hit with the lightning. I guess the way I would overcome that weakness would be to get like My Hero, they got their costumes that augment or wake up for some other deficits. I would say probably a costume that can hold lightning, so I would strike myself before I walk into a building.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like probably some gadgets that could probably hold lightning, like some guns, maybe some swords, daggers, some lightning weapons. So that would probably be part of the hero costume. I guess it probably has some limits to it. Probably can't zap myself too many times.
Yeah.
Or I guess eventually I will have to overcome that by just training with it.
You about to laugh at me.
So yeah, I think that's what I want. Now I don't know what my hero name would be in that case.
Lightning rod.
Lightning rod, yeah.
It's like the dude from X-Men too, like Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon.
It's always a funny name to me.
He kind of absorbs whatever.
Absorb, yeah. Kind of like that, but just more exclusive to lightning. So I don't know. You said lightning rod, yeah. Lightning rod, hot rod. Rod wave. Or let's see. I was gonna say it's like Storm Shadow, but that's too cliche. I feel like that's already the name of a dude from G.I. Joe.
Storm Hill.
Blitz.
I really do.
Blitz, huh?
That
Blitz,
also
maybe.
sounds like something from, I do like Blitz.
Yeah, that's the one I want. I mean, it's probably some other ones I could probably think of, but that's the main one I would want.
So, well, the one I got 3 of them, but the main one I got was adaptability. So, pretty much, if you don't know what it does, it on top of like the stab boost you get when it's already the same type attack, you get another 20% increase on that attack. So it's like a double, like a double stack.
Yeah.
So pretty much, yeah, I would have a whole suit that would be dedicated to one. Oh, not dedicated to one, but I could change the power with a chip or something, and it would be like I would have to. But the only downfall is I would have to go with one element. So if I'm like, I want to use fire, the fire would be extra strong coming out the suit, and it'll boost my personal strength by like 20%. But it's just like I have to only use fire. The other one was huge power. Just double your attack.
Yeah. Okay.
Double your strength. It's simple, easy, punch through a wall. Might have to train a little bit, to get the speed and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all. Like strength is always super strength is always an OP thing.
Yeah.
And then the other one's levitate, because why the fuck not?
Yeah.
Who doesn't want to fly? That's moving shelving gas prices out of my expenses.
I guess for that matter,
But I mean, yeah, you can see how all that works in My Hero for the
yeah.
most part.
Do you have one?
I had, from the few I've seen, I had Levitate for sure. I had Rough Skin.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I like Rough Skin. It's like it was always a move I preferred in the game in general. And I mean, but you know, I see it in Quirk.
You like Red Riot kind of?
Yeah, it'll be
Kind
something
of
like that.
More like shark skin than it is like hardening. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I mean, I can see how that could work.
Or like kind of like a porcupine kind of thing. Or
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, but and maybe so even sharper because you take a lot of damage. Like from that thing. And I'm like 5 hits. You know, that's
Yeah.
we're talking about a good deal. And my last one I had was Unaware. I don't know why.
Oh, that
looks funny.
Slow poke.
No,
It's
that's
like
actually
a
not
whopper.
that's not a bad one.
Oh yeah.
You just ignore whatever stat changes,
Yeah,
even
it's
though
like-
it's a My Hero thing. I don't
Yeah, it's like no matter how strong you get.
Oh yeah,
this is your
you
base
can-
strength.
So it's just like
I'm fighting you at base.
if he was to fight All Might, it don't matter if you power up. You can do any of that. You're gonna be as strong as weak you are.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what that is. Like,
Yeah, makes sense.
However your base is, that's how.
It's like if I'm
that's
facing
how much-
Goku, I'm good. It doesn't matter how high you know God. That's fine. That's it.
You're base to me.
Makes sense.
That's actually that's a clever one for real.
Yeah, depending on who you face.
Depending on who you face and how strong you actually are, yeah, that's not a bad one. I'm trying to think of some other ones. I was telling you I think Flame Body's a good one.
Oh yeah.
Flame Body's a good one. It's just like pretty much you'll be Endeavor without range attacks. You can run. You can be a shield, I guess, a fire shield. It's another one.
What do
You
you
said
have like
intimidate.
Water absorb.
Water
You
absorb.
said
No.
just abilities, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Water absorb would be a great ability. Because all you have to do is drink water and you regain health. All you need to do is carry
That's what it does already.
a camelback.
I think you said before a speed boost.
Oh yeah, speed boost. That's actually
That
a
might make
right.
sense. Yeah.
Magic boost.
As long as the longer the fight goes on, you just get faster and faster.
Yeah. Speed boost is a good one. What's another one off the top? Oh, effect spore. That's another one that's actually that I can see being really useful.
What's that one?
So pretty much, if you get hit physically, you get an effect of either sleep, paralysis, poison. Yeah, one of those three.
Oh, it's a mix of the three. Wow.
You get one of those three, but it's like it has to be like physical contact. Another one I was thinking though, regenerator.
Oh, okay.
As long as you're strong enough, you can always regenerate. You just gotta back out of the fight every now and then.
It's pretty much Deadpool
Eh,
in a way.
no, because you can die. You can die. You can die.
But with time.
But it's just like if you don't play the long game, you're probably gonna die. I think that's the only weakness. You know what else would be a good one?
Guts.
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 It's actually not bad.
What does Guts do? Is it powers you up when you get hit with a status effect? Is that what Guts is?
50% power boost.
Yeah.
You get a it's not 50%, it's like 30. It's like 1.3.
But they turn them into a source of power with them
What is-
granting a 50% power boost for all attacks or under the effects of the ailment.
I can't think of the one where you get faster in the sun. That would actually be a wrong one because if it's a sunny day, you fast as shit. All your speed is double. I can't think of it. It's Leafeon's ability. I can't think of it.
Chlorophyll?
Chlorophyll.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you outside, you just gaining some rays, and all of a sudden you're as fast as, a Flash. Or swim. But that would probably have to be on a rainy day.
Yeah, you like Aquaman, but like worse.
Yeah.
What if you have emergency exit?
That's a good way to save somebody's life, maybe. Like you grab somebody while you being hit, and then you just teleport.
That's for escaping.
I don't know, man. That's kind of a weird one.
Emergency exit is like when a Pokemon gets taken to 50 HP, they automatically switch out.
Yeah.
That pissed me off. That's clever.
You say intimidate?
You could probably,
Yeah.
I don't know, that'd probably be a good villain quirk. You get cornered by some heroes after robbing a bank.
Oh.
They're trying to stab you. Gone.
You know what would be a real specific one? Scrappy. So pretty much with that, you can fight ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
Like normal attacks work. You can literally just punch ghosts.
That would be different.
I feel like
Iron Fist. That'd be a good one. All your
Ice
punches.
scales? I was looking at a list.
Ice
The ice scales.
That's the one where
Some with special attack.
tinted lenses
I
would be
just saw
cool.
that too.
What does that do? Lenses.
All your attacks that aren't very effective do 1.2 times the damage.
oh, okay.
So that means they probably do normal damage for the most part.
Or what's it called? Or shuckles, contrary. Or reverses everything.
Shuckle.
Yeah, but if you get hit with a debuff, oh no, if you get hit with a buff, you get a
Yeah,
debuff.
going down.
It's a
but
lot.
see-
It's a
So
lot.
if
that-
somebody hits you with a buff, you can get debuff.
Yeah, but,
Yeah,
see,
but if
like,
you get
they
hit
won't
with a,
realize that.
but if you
at
get
first.
hit with a debuff, you get hit with a buff instead. That's what contrary is.
Yeah, so if your first time fighting, you gotta keep that move hidden pretty much. They figure out it's over.
Can you use? I mean, yeah. How do you use that move? then?
Yeah, you'd have
Once
to.
you use it, it's like, oh, he used it, so I'll just buff him.
That means you would have to have. I don't even know how that would work.
You know, if
You'd
you
have
do
to
it-
have some kind of power multiplier or divider, subtractor,
Adder.
a ditter.
I mean, most of the time you probably get hit with a move that's gonna drop, your attack or power or defense or whatever, more than something that's gonna raise yours unintentionally.
All right. So what about abilities like sandstorm, snow warning,
Drought.
or drought?
Those would be useful for sure.
Isn't there one where they just dive automatically, like right at the beginning, or
Wait, what?
where they just go into a dive? It's a 2-part move.
I don't,
That's
think
a move,
I
though.
don't think there's an ability for that.
There's not a bit. Okay.
What about what's Wishy-Washy's ability?
Oh, will you just jump niggas?
Yeah.
Schooling.
Yeah, schooling, yeah.
Yeah.
That might, I don't know, I mean, I guess you just become a giant Voltron of your own clones. I guess that'd be cool.
Oh, what about beast boost?
I
Oh.
saw
yeah,
that
just
one on the list too.
After you KO enemy, you just you get a 1.5, and whatever is the highest stat. Yeah, I think. Or what about you got iron barbs? Nice little defensive quirk.
I think Infiltrator would pretty much be the same thing as Permeation, wouldn't it?
Yeah, like you
Get through.
walls.
Yeah. Probably just get through people if you have a defensive quirk. You get through that.
You already said lightning rod. Oof, bulletproof.
Yeah.
You are literally bulletproof.
Yeah.
And bomb-proof, apparently.
Yeah, bomb-proof too. Oh yeah, it's soundproof for that matter.
Yeah, soundproof. Yeah, that's like it's a lot of usefulness. And now I'm looking at all this.
That's pretty OP.
What about inner focus? Can't flinch.
Can't flinch. Yeah.
So you can probably just strike through an attack, or most attacks.
Mhm.
Heavy attacks, they would have to be probably.
What's the one where it prevents sleep?
Is it oblivious? No, not oblivious. Insomnia.
Insomnia. Yeah.
Oh, you know what's a good one? That's really unique. Guerrilla Tactics. You can only use one move, but goddamn it, the move is gonna be super boosted.
Yeah.
You probably have to wear a suit with like that can only punch really hard or something. I don't even know how that would work.
So, one shot kill.
Technician.
I was thinking technician. I'm not sure how you would apply it, but like you'd just be like one man army, just do whatever you need to do.
So pretty much, I guess.
Because technician boosts your non-stat moves, right? So like.
No. It boosts moves that are under 60 damage.
Oh, I thought it was.
So it's like 60 and under.
Okay. Oh, still.
Yeah, I don't see how that applies.
Yeah.
Never mind. Is that thunder?
No, it's my motorcycle.
Oh.
Thunder.
But all the other stuff, I don't know. It's like really situational, like thick fat.
Thick fat.
Yeah, like you're pretty much immune to ice and fire. That's pretty situational. You would have to either go into a burning building or walk into a tundra.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Stance.
Oh, what about Moxie? I mean, that's pretty much beast boost.
Yeah.
You say sturdy?
Sturdy prevents you from getting one hit KO'd. I mean.
I guess you'll never get one hit KO.
Yeah.
Facing somebody that's
If you
out
face
your
that
league.
overhaul, you got one hit.
Yeah. I mean, all you need is a mutual strike. You win, right?
You gotta pray to God that strike is mutual.
Yeah.
Man, like it's a great last resort.
What about something like Serene Grace too, where everything is kind of luck based? So like, I guess you can implement it like they have a 30% chance now of the things that are gonna go wrong, like go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, I guess, if you want to put Serene Grace in there like that. Yeah, I can't really. Natural cure.
Yeah, that could be useful.
Or libero.
Libero, yeah.
You know, you change the type. Make a weakness a strength.
White smoke. Nah, it's
Multi-scale?
reckless.
Let me see. I saw both of those.
Multi-scale is like, I don't know. That's like you get one hit before you take normal damage.
What's the one? I feel like I just had it on my tongue. Was it shell break? Shell. It's like when they get hit and they
Shell armor.
shell armor. Yeah, you lose defense but you gain speed.
It's a trade-off type of thing. That's actually more realistic. That works. Yeah.
What's that one ability that's just awful? The one that fossil Pokemon has. That bird one. I'm trying to think.
Aerodactyl?
No, not Aerodactyl. It's the other one.
Oh, Archeops?
Yes. What's that terrible ability? It serves no purpose. This is terrible.
It's Defeatus or Defeatus. Yeah, Defeatus. Yeah. So pretty much at full strength, you're as strong as ever. And then once you get down to half, you're probably the weakest shit out there.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm cool on that. But I was gonna ask if y'all seen any of this Dragon Ball Super shit.
Manga?
Yeah.
I have not yet.
Man, it's so hard not to spoil it.
I've got the app. I've got the tab ready.
It's very hard to not spoil it. Man.
Who does it include?
Huh?
Bardock?
Bardock, yeah.
Keep
Pretty
it
much,
there. Nope, keep it there.
Nah.
Nah.
pretty much,
No. I guess that's all for
Nah,
today.
yeah, no.
We've had a great time.
I mean, I think I already told y'all for the
No,
most
you
part
didn't.
I don't remember it.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
even
I'm
know.
glad I don't.
how Goku, why Goku.
Oh,
is
you
the way
talking
he
about
is.
that shit? Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, Goku the only reason the way he is because his dad made a fucking wish.
It's all right. Let's keep it there.
And now he remembers everything that happened and how he got to planet Earth. I don't know, like shit just took a whole turn. They retconned his whole backstory, and I'm not liking it.
It's canon?
Yeah,
Yeah.
This is pure, like, everything about his backstory before wasn't canon. Because it was somebody else.
Yeah, different writer.
All those movies, not canon. Bardock's whole...
I don't know. I mean, I'm fine with a retcon if they just make it make sense.
It doesn't make sense, though.
Yeah, if they make it make sense a little bit more than previous, yeah. I'm fine with retcon, but yeah, if it doesn't make more sense.
It doesn't make sense, because it's like... It's so much time where... How do I put this? It's like... Before Frieza did whatever he did, which doesn't even seem like that's what he did. I don't know, like... Everything's just weird. So before Frieza blew up the planet, Bardock has his own little journey or whatever. That's all. And then, you know... He's now fighting one of the strongest people that Goku has ever faced and beat him somehow, but... It's just a lot of shit going on with that retcon that that doesn't make sense. I'm trying not to like spoil it. That's all. But
You did your best. You did your best.
no, I mean I didn't spoil anything. You guys haven't seen it. It's just more like, why not just go off what we originally have that actually makes sense
And just expand that, yeah.
Besides the whole Broly crying over Kakarot. That's the only reason he was that strong. But yeah. Like,
So Goku was meant to
pretty
be
much,
this.
y'all seen Goku's backstory with the movie.
Yep.
Yeah. That's pretty much it, except now he remembers it.
Just inexplicably, or is it?
I'm trying to spoil it. He just remembers it.
Never mind then. Yeah. Never mind.
Yeah, let's keep it there. But again, it sounds like the manga is going into a pretty good spot. A lot of these shows are going to really good spots. One Piece is in a fantastic spot, I must say. I mean, I just got to put it out there.
Look, man.
Oh yeah, I was watching some of One Piece earlier.
Is that a super
I got a
fight?
couple hundred episodes in. I don't remember where I got it to, so now I gotta start from episode 1, and that's just not a commitment I'm ready to make in my life right now.
You gotta take notes.
You don't
can't
take no
do that.
notes now.
I'd love to
You
get
want to,
caught
but-
back up, but that's some years in the making.
It
And
is.
I'll wait till it's done because I'm gonna get caught up and I still gotta watch more episodes. So I'm gonna just
Somebody
wait.
said you could watch it in like I think 25 days, but you had to sleep like 3 hours.
But
You
you
can't.
oh
You
my
can't.
god.
You had to eat while you're watching it.
That's-
You had to only watch One
But
Piece,
25 days really ain't that bad. That's better than
but nothing else.
What
And
life
then you
are
gotta
you
perfectly
living?
skip over the the intros.
That's no work. That's nothing but watching and eating at the same time.
I mean, look, we're just talking
And
about for
3 hours
25
sleep.
days, and then you get back to
I
whatever.
tell you,
Get
like,
back to whatever, yeah.
There's
My
so
eyes are
much to pay
bleeding.
attention to in that damn show, and I can't.
One of the best storylines ever.
It is
Ever.
maybe.
Ever.
I just
Ain't
can't
no
like
maybe.
focus
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
It's too many episodes, and then you're trying to figure out what's going on,
Mm.
and you try to remember what happened in episode 300 that's happening in episode 600, and you're like, what the fuck? I didn't remember this.
Go
When
quick.
did this happen?
I mean, like the show, it goes fast and slow enough for you to remember, parts in the story. That's all it is.
Like,
Because
Naruto
they be
has-
bringing back characters from like almost 700 episodes ago.
Yeah, and I'm like,
It's
who are you
crazy.
again?
and again, it's like, of course, they don't expect people to remember right then and there, which is why they slowly, when they bring them back, they slowly incorporate on how, how familiar, it's like, because the characters don't remember.
All right.
Where it's like, Zoro, he saw somebody from, 6 seasons ago. And I'm like, yeah, he's like, who are you? Who are you again? And then they go through episodes
From the bridge?
of him
15 years ago?
Pick it up to
Yeah,
me.
yeah, remember you stabbed me? Yeah.
Immediately got stronger enough to battle him in that moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the memories came back as he was fighting them, type shit.
I've been training too, just as much as you, the exact amount.
As a matter of fact, since I met you, I haven't stopped. You don't remember me? With the beat your ass.
Now we're friends after we fight.
So, let's go get it.
Oh, I remember you. Yeah, now you remember me. Let's be friends.
You're part of the team now.
I'm gonna take my head off. That's cool. It's cool though. I
I
respect
mean, it's a cool show. It's just
I'm just saying it's worth it.
you say it's
this-
worth it, and
this-
I didn't get 400 episodes in, and I'm just like, I don't know who's who.
Don't stop. Just don't stop.
I don't
I'm just
know
saying.
who's who, why he's here, when did they get here again.
I mean, think about the young people starting anime. Like,
young
all these episodes they gotta go through. Naruto, Boruto.
But Naruto is so much easier to keep up with.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying the fact they're already there though. When we were coming up, the episodes were starting to show. Naruto was already 500 episodes in. Now it is.
I'm at the part with the.
So you can do it.
What's the dude who has the 9 tails in him as well?
Wait, what?
it's like it's another dude. He has 9 tails chakra in him, but not the actual.
Sora?
9 tails. Yeah.
That's a whole filler.
That's a filler.
Yeah.
This shit's pissing me off.
I'm
It's
like-
not
I'm
even,
like,
it's
why
not
do I
even
not
canon.
remember?
Like, you
I'm
might
like,
as well
that's
skip
dope.
that shit. It's not even a good canon.
He's like a bratty kid, and then he's just like, but you
Back
gotta
off.
remember,
No!
like, Naruto changes the way you feel about people. He's my friend now.
Oh.
Like, why? Like,
No, I mean, look, that's the look, for better or worse, that is a cringe anime brings with it. Like, it's not the only show.
everybody he fights, they're like, he just has this thing where I just gotta be his friend now. Like everybody, like,
He's
he's
a magnet.
annoying as fuck.
Because he had nobody. Think about how dark his childhood was.
He
It
like,
has to be
was
this.
in love with Gaara because nobody liked Gaara. Like,
That's
I
it.
know
We're,
how it feels
we're the
to be in
same.
the dark.
We're the same.
You didn't have to go through
I'll
this.
do it for Naruto. Like just him though. Only
Naruto
him.
pulled me out of the darkness.
I was so evil. I was killing people like crazy. Then I met this.
Then this
annoying
nigga
ass
with a
kid.
toe
Right.
beat my ass.
And I wasn't gonna stop until he beat my ass. Now he beat my ass. Now I understand. Miraculously.
I was humbled.
And
by
now
that.
all is forgiven. Even though I killed 2,000 people, everything's good now.
They're all in peace now.
Nigga did a whole war crime. Wait a minute.
Look, either it's this or you take
can we-
that
can we-
bubblegum
can we-
stuff Boruto was giving you. Take it for what it is.
No, because it's all bubblegum shit. It's just Naruto has. Once you get past, it's even with the. How I put this? Once you get past the swing sets, it's got some action, and on top of that, it's not like just your regular. It gets a little gory.
Yeah, I do.
I'm not saying it doesn't
I
happen
need
with One
the
Piece,
gore.
but it doesn't. It's like I'm waiting for it to happen, and it's not getting that
Just
bad
don't
in One
stop.
Piece right now, man. It's like it's
Because Nick, where are you at now?
loosely hold.
I'm at that part that I was talking about with the sword.
So it's okay. I'm trying to think what episode number is that. I don't know.
It's like second season.
Oh yeah, just
You
keep
on
going.
Shippuden?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just keep
Have
going.
you even fought Sorcery yet?
You don't even know who that is.
Yeah.
I feel like I heard the
Are
name.
you aware?
He's a Koski member. The first one they fight for real.
Oh yeah, no, I'm already past that. You talking
Alright.
about the puppet dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I already passed that.
All right. So Gara is already done. All right.
So that means you about to
Yeah.
date. Are they talking about Data right now? Or has anybody mentioned Data?
And see,
you
they already
said you saw Naruto fight Orochimaru.
they already
right?
fought Data at this point a little bit.
What's
Yeah,
that
'cause that's-
Data is the blonde
Data,
dude.
The blonde hair makes the sculptures.
He was Sorcery's partner.
Yeah, he can fly around, make the sculptures like that little white molded looking bird.
Oh,
That
yeah,
explodes,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he be chewing on it.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, like gum.
Yeah.
And all that stuff.
Yeah, with the eye.
My art's an explosion.
So you seen him already?
Well, did he kill himself? He didn't kill himself.
Little shit. Keep watching.
Oh, so where are you at? Where? So wait, he can't be that far. Data
So,
not dead yet.
like,
How
how
far
far-
you were?
Yet?
How far from
Shit,
that would you
spoiler,
say
huh?
you are?
But no, I'm saying like he
No.
fake killed himself.
I know where
He was.
where he's.
I know where
at
he's
now.
at. Yeah.
It's after that part with Sara,
Okay.
and Naruto goes back and has to get a mission or some shit from
Okay. So,
Grandma.
all right. Yeah.
It's the grave robbers. That's what it is. Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, look, it's gonna get better. That's all I can tell you. Like, it's gonna get vicious. It's gonna get gory. It's gonna get what you want. Maybe not Attack on Titan,
it
but
takes a minute to progress, of course, since so many episodes.
Yeah.
It's
I
a
really,
slow grind.
I don't see why y'all want to watch the filler.
I didn't know it was filler. I thought it was gonna be something important. I'm like, this didn't even.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's no one that teaches.
Like,
Like,
us.
yeah. Once you
Like-
get, once you start feeling that mental fatigue, you're like, this is filler.
You get to the end, you know it's coming to the end of it, and it's like, why did I watch this? Like, it had nothing to do with anything.
Yeah, because a lot of animes, I
He
think,
didn't even,
you
like,
told
And then
me.
they switch to a whole nother story.
Yeah,
He
it's just
started,
like,
that's what happened. He started to train to get his wind type.
And then they just switch to this shit.
Yeah, and then he switched. He's like, oh no,
Okay.
you gotta take a break from training. I'm like, why?
Okay.
Like, just have him train so you get to the next big fight, like the important stuff.
it's just to separate from the
Oh,
manga.
that's
it.
where
They
you
can't-
are.
They can't intertwine.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think you already seen them. Yeah, Data.
You already seen Data. You didn't see like
He had no
Data's
arms.
last fight,
So he just started
like
training
when he
with
fought
Kakashi.
Sasuke.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, all right. It's
And what's
definitely
the
a
name?
little bit.
It's still a minute before he
the
fights
dude who has
Sasuke.
the first Hokage's power.
Yamato.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yamato.
He was a dog. All right.
So-
What was
I'm
going
saying-
on right
So, yeah, like he said, this is the part where Naruto's learning his wind style chakra. Then they're gonna,
Start going over to
Then-
Sasuke, right?
yeah, a little bit.
Oh yeah, and then he did run into Sasuke, but Sasuke was like dumb powerful. He was about to end him.
Was he looking up at him at a perch?
Yeah,
Well-
Orochimaru said, "Let's not do that."
Let's not end the show right now.
Well, what
Let's not end
happened
this series.
next would be what, since they already got through the one tail arc, then it's two tails. Well, two tails is like an episode,
I'm trying to
and then then they're gonna get to the three tails, which is kind of a long arch, which isn't that good.
because I think he's about to run into.
You're about to run the Hidan and Kakuzu. That's the next big thing.
You about to go into another filler arc with the Four Tails,
No, I don't think that was a whole filler.
with the pink crystal bitch. That's filler.
That's three tails.
Oh, that's Three Tails. Okay,
And I guess
that's filler though.
it's filler, but it's pretty important to the entire plot since it captured the three tail. But yeah, that's what's coming up next, I think.
Yeah, it's like some of the fillers give a better understanding when you start seeing.
Yeah,
some
I
of these
think
guys later
Shippuden
on,
has
like the
pretty decent
Jinchurikis.
filler. Right now he's in one of the worst, but a good amount of them are actually okay. Not Mecha Naruto like we said last week. That's that
We should
one's
probably
not
start
it.
ranking this shit like worst filler arcs.
Yeah, it's so weird because it took me a while to start realizing I don't even have to watch the fillers. I didn't realize what fillers really were. It's like after it's so like
Yeah, I'm about to just
Well,
start.
the first time
YouTubing it
I'm about to say
and
the
just
first
get
time I
summary.
watched it.
Bleach had a lot of filler.
The first time I watched Naruto, it was literally the non-filler version. I was just on YouTube every day, just watching the non-filler version. It was like maybe 20-some hours long. Yeah.
Yeah, but now I don't know if you guys have watched it yet, but there's a show called The Rising of the Shield Hero.
I'm watching it.
I mean, to get into it.
Yeah, it's very good. Shout out Naofumi Iwatani. No, it's a very, very good storyline. The action is pretty up there, and I mean, you know, they it's not too over the top. It goes pretty straightforward. Gets to the action pretty quick. You know, it's got a pretty good dark sense to it. I'd say it's pretty must watch.
Been watching a lot of I've been watching a lot of what is it can't think of the name of it.
I just binged Yu Yu Hakusho too. That was nice. It's like there was a lot of pieces in my head.
Slice of Life. Yeah.
Oh, which one? What was that one I just saw? It was real slice of life, like a bit.
I gotta see that baseball one.
Hold on, I know which one. Like Ace of the Diamond,
No.
or the other one? Oh, because if you haven't seen Ace of the Diamond, like watch that one.
It's
As
another
far as
one on
sport, as far as baseball anime,
It's one on Netflix.
that shit is
It's
amazing.
like Rugo's Bad Baseball or something like that.
Karuko's baseball.
Yeah. And
Oh,
then
so but you doing baseball too?
it's a whole nother. It's like a different kind of show. I think Karuko is like just the thing.
Oh, okay. Oh, just like that. I know what you're saying.
Slam Dunk. Yeah, I'm rewatching it.
I watched like 10 episodes and then I
So,
got distracted by something.
Everland. What is that shit called? Not Promise Everland, but
Which is also a very good one.
Promise Neverland.
Promise Neverland.
Dead Man Wonderland.
Ooh, I've been meaning to watch that one. I got that on the list. It's kind of it's a little out there anime, but it's pretty
Is
good.
it that gory one? Like super gory.
Pretty gory.
Violet Evergarden. That's what it's called. Yeah.
Okay. Not
Shit's
hip
a
to
little,
that one.
shit's a little girly, kind of, but it's got a nice little plot.
Food Wars.
That Food Wars
Yeah,
is
if you
solid.
can watch Food
Food Wars
Wars,
is
you
solid.
you should watch this. This
Food
is
Wars is solid though.
Oh yeah, they got it. I love. Oh my, what's that red hair kid name? I know. Oh my god.
That's the main character?
Yeah.
I can't remember that.
Yeah, like I know Erina, like the chick, and oh my god, I'm so bad with names, but I feel like it starts with an H, like Hikaru or something. But yeah, that show was definitely solid. And there's another slice of life anime, like Haikyuu for sure. It's a really great sports anime. Like who knew volleyball could be that good?
His name's just Soma.
The Soma?
Yeah.
Like, can you spell it for me?
Soma.
Soma. Oh, Soma. Yeah, Soma. Oh, yeah. Okay. I thought you said Hisoma.
Got anything you watching, Meech?
And Akumi, the meat chick with the
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh,
I was getting
sister. Like
I was getting up on Vinland Saga.
I meant to say Anahana too.
Anahana.
Yeah.
Let's
It's actually
put these on the list.
it's actually like a pretty sad one.
Like you cry.
My bad, Meech.
Nah, you good.
No, it's just like it's a girl who comes back as a ghost in this one dude's memories and tries to get all her friends to be friends. It's sad, kind of.
What's the name of it?
Anahana. Hana.
Okay, I think I saw that on Crunchyroll. Like not watched it yet. I think I saw a picture. What was that other one? You said before?
Violet Evergarden.
Oh, Violet Evergarden.
That's just like that's mushy gushy kind of stuff. I don't know, man. I like that kind of stuff in anime. It's kind of weird.
I'm trying to think.
It's kind of weird. I'm a very weird guy, in case you didn't know.
Now where is it? I cannot find it on my list.
What, Violet Evergarden?
It's a really Ruby is a really good one. Like it's kind of like 3D ish. Looks a little weird at first, but
You haven't watched Ajin yet?
what's it called? Ajin?
Yeah, on Netflix. That's like top 10 Netflix anime, man.
Is it?
Yeah.
I want to get hip then. Oh my god, I cannot.
But
I can't find it.
might be time to
Doesn't exist, bro.
That
might
was
be
just-
making it
time to
up.
wrap it up.
Yep, that's episode 14 in the books.
Might be time to wrap it up.
Thanks for tuning in as usual.
Thank you once again.
Thanks for turning up.
It's unfortunate I cannot find this show for the life of me.
I'll let you know what it is next week.
Go watch some Pokemon.
He's trying to figure out what it is. He
It's
doesn't.
like a slice of life, kind of like it's a sensitive anime. It's like where they're like all. It's based off the spirit, Chinese zodiac animals,
Hey,
and they.
I'm gonna try to start.
It's like 7 humans have what is it 7 or 13?
It's 13
13 zodiac animals.
or 12.
And
Try to start straight.
oh yeah, and that, but there's a 13th
Watch this
in the
channel.
show.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it's
Oh yeah,
big.
you want to shout out the stream, Meech?
Oh, we talking about gaming?
Yeah.
Yeah. Follow me on Twitch at Meech Don't Miss 216. I've been playing Multiverses in the closed alpha. I don't have any codes for y'all. Before you ask, I already gave them away, but y'all can tune in, see me play, test it out. It's pretty good so far. I gotta say it's as good as a platform fighter you can probably get that isn't Smash Bros.
Cool.
And what's your early ranking out of 10?
Out of 10? Oh, that's pretty early to say because all I did was play some free for all, pretty much. So
You say it's good.
it's good though. It's good. It has some customization to it. Like you can add perks to the fighters. You can change some costumes around. But yeah, it's pretty limited in the alpha. So just a few.
And who's your early favorite character? I think Zoe knows.
Probably Taz. Singular.
I was whooping their ass with that.
No, he was spamming the same move over and over again with Taz, which I refuse to do. I don't play like that. But
I switched.
Go
I
on
mean,
with dignity. I feel.
they got like the side specials, the up specials, like Smash.
yeah,
There's only one special for you, right?
that's it. That's it.
Mhm.
But the thing is, like, the screen like gets smaller, and then the knockout area gets like if you jump too high, you get knocked out.
Yeah, yeah. Toward the end of a time.
So
Time
anybody
match.
can win, pretty much.
I mean, so tunnel vision gets smaller on the controller.
Just start hitting the
All
same
I can
button.
see is my thumb on this button. But yeah, I'd say Taz is probably my favorite so far. But I also like Finn the
Human?
human, And
they got classes too, like mage, assassin,
yeah.
bruiser.
It lets you know how the fighter is going to play before you use them. So yeah, bruiser, tank, mage, assassin. Yeah. Like Garnet from Steven Universe. Batman, of course. Batman kind of goes crazy in that game.
Like Batman.
Yeah. Kind of nuts, actually.
Well, yeah.
I mean, the movie was crazy. Like, I always like get a random watch of a Lego movie in, and Lego Batman was really good.
Okay.
For those that have not seen it,
All Lego movies are pretty good.
I know, like those are well-made movies.
I'm gonna try to stream on this channel a little bit.
All right, well, yeah.
You just do the co-stream, stream on yours, and then co-stream it through this. I mean, we figure it out.
Will we?
I gotta get that PSI.
Pounds per square inch.
No, the PlayStation
camera.
Oh,
The PlayStation Eye. Anyways, this has been the Jig.
It's over, Wanda. We're streaming right now.
In the words of Pimp C,
What's
you ain't a pimp, you a fairy.
Rest
So,
in
you
peace,
know-
Pimp C.
Outro.